It's 7:30 in the morning and I'm up and on my way to Milton Keynes. I'm going to Milton Keynes to meet Matt from Matt V's Movies and Chris from Sci Fi Sigma Screen Time and Toys. We get together several times a year, different places, meet up, look around some shops, have something to eat, that sort of a thing. So come and join me on that. Let's go. Okay, so Milton Keynes. Milton Keynes itself is considered a new town. It's called a new town, and by that what I mean is that to battle the population growth of London in the 1960s, the government looked at building these new towns, and Milton Keynes being one of them. It was founded in 1967. It is located northwest of London, about 50 miles out. I've never been to Milton Keynes before, so it'll be interesting. Now, Milton Keynes is what I know of it is that it has very little character. It's kind of concrete and poppy trees, or at least it was. But it's actually where Superman 4 was filmed, or a lot of Superman 4. Milton Keynes doubled for Metropolis. Not that that really means anything, but there we go. So we're heading off there now. Let's go. Okay, so we're at Milton Keynes. Just arrived. Let's go and find the guys. Alright, so yeah, I'm in Milton Keynes, currently outside the National Film and what's it called? National Film and Sci Fi Museum, where we're going to go inside, where, as you can see, Chris is there and Matt's over there. We'll go and say hello to them momentarily just before we go in, but let's have a look up there. But there's a face hugger. There's Chris, old Sci Fi Sigma, Screen Time and Toys himself, and he's got a bloody t-shirt on.
Merchandise, they'd rather have to try and say it.
How are you, Chris? All right?
I'm not too bad. How you doing yourself?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. And we have Matt.
Hello, how are you doing?
Obviously, Matt V's Movies. Matt versus Movies. No, don't call him that. That's wrong. Matt V's Movies.
Yeah, yep.
So yeah, Milton Keynes, National Film and Sci-Fi Museum that we're going to go into and take a look around. Yeah. And then off to some shops.
Do some shops, yeah.
Shall we go? Now, unfortunately, photography wasn't allowed in the museum. There was a couple of photo opportunity places, and we'll take a look at those. But I did sneak a couple of photos in. You could film this stuff as it was at the entrance coming in. But let's get in there and let's take a look at what photos I got. We'll run through them pretty quickly. So this was at the door, me with obviously a giant turtle. Inside with some figures there. You can see a Jaws display. Not meant to take a photo of that. And there's back to me again. The Ood from Doctor Who. Ood head. And here we have a load of Doctor Who stuff that they had. Me inside the Bill and Ted phone time machine. And here's some Batman stuff there. Star Trek Enterprise. The Enterprise D you can see on the right. Me back in that Bill and Ted phone box. And the Enterprise again. Don't know why that's there twice. And looking down to where Chris is stood and Matt. Me in the Game of Thrones chair. And there's Chris again. Look, and there's Dr. Emmett Brown's gravestone to the right. And part of the train you can see from Back to the Future 3. Me with some Muppets. And I'm not talking about Matt and Chris there. They fit it in wherever they can, don't they?
I'm just thinking, well, you know, how could they do that with a, you know, sort of horror film from the...
So, here we are at Milton Keynes CEX. And I'll tell you what, the queue in here is horrendous. It is really, really busy. And the problem is they've got no sale. No till that's just dealing with selling. It's... so you could be stuck in it for hours. But anyway, let's go through. American Werewolf in London there. And scrolling on. What's this? Army of Darkness. Classic. American Werewolf in Paris. I'm seeing that everywhere now. Since I've picked it up. It's like I've not seen it anywhere. I've seen it, picked it up, and, you know, Amityville collection. Not really for me, not my type of film. But there we go. And so many people about, I didn't even kneel down there. What do we have here? It's Chucky, season 1. Is that Curse of Chucky, that one? The Crow. Everywhere seems to have the Crow now as well. Everyone I go into. Don Juan. Don't Breathe. Some Doctor Who's there. A couple of Derricks. Did they only release season 1 of that? I'm not entirely sure, but it was quite funny. Quite a funny show. Ricky Gervais. I like what he does. Daddy's Home. And whatever's down the bottom again. I'll try and zoom in. So let's go up to the next bit. Now I do sort of do this a bit backwards because you'll see in a minute. You'll see what happens. I'm thinking momentarily I get called away. Godzilla and Kong. The Grey there, Liam Neeson, which I enjoyed. Yep, whatever's down there, I don't know. I can't see. Recording this, the screen is so tiny, doing my voiceover. And now I've jumped down to the 4Ks and the steelbooks here. Just to have, I like that Godzilla steelbook, that's quite nice, but I have other Godzilla steelbooks. There's an Octopussy one there. Not too many steelbooks in here, and you've got some 4Ks down there. The Last Starfighter there, that Matt just picked up, quite expensive. That Ghostbusters female version wasn't. Yeah. Tomb Raider down the bottom. That was Cutthroat Island. And now I'm back over here having a look. I don't even know I'm back to where I was or not. I don't know. Am I doubling over? So we're going along. A couple of human centipedes in here. Hellraiser box set there. Now I did see online that they had that there, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I was kind of tempted to. And moving on into the, what's this? I don't know. The Jays. Go into one CEX, go into another, all pretty much seem the same. It's the same old stuff everywhere. Life is Beautiful, La Vita Bella, with Roberto Benigni, Mighty Joe Young. Shame I can't get the Disney version on 4K, on Blu-ray, sorry. But there we go. That's life. Moving on. Expendables. Monsters with a lovely lenticula. Nope was a nope from me. Outlander, Jim Caviezel. And I don't know. Now, I don't know what... I'm sideways on. I don't know what happened here, but just go with it. Tarantula there, £8. I should have edited this bit of video back when I, done it. So you just have to tilt it side on. Time Bandits there from Arrow. The 4K of which wasn't particularly good. I was disappointed with the 4K from Arrow of Time Bandits. It wasn't very good at all. Some Walking Deads and things like that. I'm so lazy. There we go, back to normal now. So I've gone back to a bit that I missed out on because I jumped ahead or something. I'm all over the show with this one. Honestly, I am. But there we go. Short circuit there. And now I'm just having a look at some of the DVD stuff. Les Miserables and Les Miserables. Les Miserables. Lots of Matrix there. Notting Hill in a dual case. I like Notting Hill. One of my favourite romantic comedies. HD DVD. Over in this DVD section. They did have one over in the... I don't know if you saw it over there. Night in the Museum with a lenticular. Punisher there. Thomas Jane one. And now having a quick gander in the TV section. There's Xena, the Warrior Princess. The complete series. And having a look here, Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, Dean Cain, Terry Hatcher, 1993, I believe that started. Kind of went toe-to-toe with Sequest DSV. And that's outside, just having a look, looking in from outwards. And now we're walking along. And HMV, and there's Chris. And having a little peruse in here. Look, there's some things. There's a big Deadpool section in here. So if you're a Deadpool fan, trying to make a bit of money on Deadpool, mystery boxes down the bottom there. I don't know what these look. They're quite heavy. I don't know what they were. $6.99. And I came away not knowing what they were. Now let's go over to some film bit, shall we? Okay, now where are we here? Horror and stuff. So just having a look, just sort of scanning the shelves. Not for anything in particular, just for a bit of footage. They got the Blu-ray of it there that comes with the little Funko Pennywise. Invisible Man set. It's quite nice. And moving on down. On this side we have there's some sort of Harry Potter there that sent me right away. Harry Potter. Don't want no Harry Potter. Just having a gander here through the Arrow stuff. Again, not really looking for anything in particular. Just looking. 88 films. There's the Anaconda set. That's a nice set. Nice foil effect on the front of that. And they did have the Species one as well. And here we are down to some other boutique label stuff. And HMV premium editions. Here's 101 Films and Tarantula. 15 quid in here. And in CEX, it was £8. And there we go. Existence from David Cronenberg. Them there. I have them. Them, they. Them. He, she. Them, they. Oh, and I've gone sideways on again. Just for a second. And there we go. We're back. I think I clocked it that time when I was actually recording it and stopped. But there we go. So, whatever else we have there, I don't know. Blu-rays. And, what's this? It's the 4K section. Again, just looking. Obviously, Bad Boys 4 is out this week. I'm getting the standard 4K, not the Steelbook. I have a Steelbook for the first Bad Boys, but the others I have on 4K standard releases. Matt there's found Silence of the Lambs. I'm not sure if that was the 4K or the Blu-ray, to be honest, but probably 4K being at this set in this section, because I know they had it further down as well in the Blu-ray set, in the Blu-ray editions. So yeah, and I'm just looking for some Steelbooks that they had here. They had the Creed 1 and 2 Steelbook. Flash is still there. It's nice having them having their Steelbooks all grouped together. Ain't often that you see that, so that's quite good. Transformers, Rise of the Beasts. I got the other Steelbook for that. And I know that film, and I mean I can't remember the title. Alright, so that's that over with. I'm heading back to the train station now, Milton Keynes, to make my way home. So
Nice.
There's Chris.
Hello.
Thank you for your hospitality up here, taking us around.
That's all right.
Absolutely.
And Matt, lovely to see you again.
Yeah.
But I'll be seeing you in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, when you
Yeah.
come down to London for Batman. Chris
and
ain't
Mask.
coming to that.
Yeah.
No.
He's not invited. Yes, so yeah, thanks gents, and obviously go and subscribe to these two. I'll leave links down in the comments. Sci Fi Sigma Screen Time and Sci Fi Sigma Toys. Can't see it. And Matt versus movies. Matt vs movies. I'm back from Milton Keynes, okay, so had a lovely day out, meeting again with Matt and Chris. You know, we went round that museum and unfortunately couldn't take much in the way of photos or video photography. I snuck in a few photos, you know, why not, beyond the ones that you're allowed to take. But they had loads in there. They had a wealth of stuff. It was, yeah, it was really good. It's small, but the amount that they've got crammed in there. Some Star Trek, Doctor Who, Aliens, Space 1999. It's endless. You know, the full-size robot from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the TV series. Interestingly, they actually had this in there. They had one of these. The alien head that I've got, the full-size xenomorph head, they had one of these in there on display, and it was nowhere near as good as this, the condition. It was exactly the same mould. It was this one, but the whole lower jaw was missing. That whole part with the lower teeth, all that was gone. It was tatty. It was peeling. It was, my God, it was in such a bad condition. This one is nigh on perfect in comparison to the one that they had in there. I've accounted for 3 of them now. I know where, sort of, because there's one on eBay, or there was one on eBay. So they got one in that museum. I've got one. There's one on eBay, and there was only like 5 or 6 of them done. So that's 3 accounted for. But there we go. So I've got a few bits here that sort of pickups and bits like that. So let me do what I picked up first. I only picked up one item there. I only picked up one item. You saw what was in CEX. I nearly picked up the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy TV series, but Amazon, a brand new one, is about £1.45p more. So honestly, I'd buy a brand new one than the CEX second-hand one where that's concerned. But what I did pick up was the 1955 creature feature Tarantula. It cost me £8. Yeah, but it's from 101 Films. It comes with 2 discs, DVD and Blu-ray, reversible art on the sleeve, as you can see there. And it comes with a poster as well. Let's take a look at the poster. It's the same bloody picture as what's on the front. So that poster there comes with it. Now, this is a film that I have looked at in several different CEXs when I've seen it. I've never seen it with the poster, so I've always left it behind. This one had the poster, so I grabbed that. And then the rest of the stuff is stuff that was, well, kindly gifted to me by Matt and Chris. Well, with the exception of this one here. This one here. This is the... I don't know who's that made by. I don't know. But anyway... oh, it's Nova Media. It's Nova Media version of Captain America Winter Soldier with lenticular there, with a lovely lot of depth on that lenticular. Easily one of the best Marvel films. And Matt didn't want this anymore. A while ago, he said to me, "I'm getting rid of this. Do you want to buy it off me?" I said yes, being one of my favourite, or name my favourite Marvel film. So I said to him, just keep hold of it until we meet up again. And there we have it. It's still sealed as well. But yeah, lovely, lovely. And that's the Blu-ray 3D. Blu-ray and 3D. It has got some, I can feel, I'm not opening it, but it does have some embossing on the title on the side. I might keep that sealed, actually, just for the collection. So Matt gifted me very kindly. I know he picked this up a while ago in a sale. I forget what the sale was, but he picked that up. And I said to him, you know, if when you watch it, if you don't like it and you want to get rid of it, give me first refusal on it. You know, I'll buy it off you. But he gifted it to me. It's still sealed. He hasn't even watched it. I don't think he'll get around to watching it, probably. But Death Race 2000. I do have the other Death Race films. Obviously, the Jason Statham one, the straight-to-video 3 that followed that. Plus the other Death Race film that was sort of a sequel to this one, 2050 or something like that, I think it was called. But I've never seen this Death Race movie, so I look forward to watching that. Roger Corman, isn't it? New World Pictures. But yeah, so thank you very much for that, Matt. Appreciate it. And he also gifted me the Steelbook of Paul, because it was not a film that he would revisit again himself. So there we have it there. Paul with the Alien, you know, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost in the Cornetto, non-Cornetto trilogy kind of film that sort of tried to sort of capture or piggyback on the back of those. But Paul there, so again, brilliant. Thank you very much. And the other things here are from Chris. Chris picked these up for me. These are from CEX, but what happened was a while ago I noticed that these were in a CEX that he frequents, the 2 of them. And I said to him, Chris, when you're next there, do you mind grabbing these 2 for me? And I'll ping you over the money. Chris didn't accept the money. He said, you know, I've sent him a load, and he wanted to sort of try and pay me back, so to speak, which is unnecessary, but he you know, waived the cost on these for me. So what are they? What are they? So they are the complete seasons 5 and 6 of Elementary. 5 and 6 of Elementary. Johnny Lee Miller's Sherlock Holmes show. So what that does now is that gives me, it's the final season, that gives me all 7 seasons of Elementary. right there. I know what you're going to say. There's 6 seasons there. Yes, because season 1's actually downstairs in the player, because I've been watching it. And the wife wanted to go through them again. I never got to the latter ones. I never finished the show off. But yeah, so now I've got all 7 seasons, which is fantastic. Another TV show complete. Yeah, brilliant. So, yeah, had a great time out. You know, it's always nice to meet up with Matt and Chris. We were going to do it back in June, July, but I wasn't feeling too good anyway, you know, with issues that I had around that time. Still have them now, but I'm sort of fighting them. And also the potential of moving and this sort of a thing all got in the way. So it's been some time, I think. It doesn't feel like it's been ages though, but it probably has. Like I said, just so much has gone on. But there we go. So, yeah, a great time was had anyway. And I look forward to the next one with the guys. It was really good. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you on the next ones. Take care.